Good morning, Allluvialll Adventure Team. This is Drew with Allluvialll Adventures. We are going today to help offset the high cost of groceries. We all buy groceries and know they're high, so we're going to do a little wild foraging to get some stuff to put in the freezer. We're going to pick some poke salad. We're also going to do some foraging at Kroger while we're out and about. So we forage wild and we forage tame. We're going to do both, and we're going to try to bring y'all a pick, catch, and cook video of this poke salad. It's delicious wild edible. You do have to be careful in your preparation. You have to boil it twice, as it is highly toxic and make you sick if you eat it, if you don't boil it, to get the toxins out of it. So we're going to show you guys all that, so y'all stay with us and just have a good time. Alright guys, we're here at the foraging grounds, so to speak. They've dumped a bunch of this stuff. Grows wild in about every kind of fence row, edge of fields. It's just a weed. There's a bunch of dozer piles and dump truck piles here. I noticed a big bunch of it growing out of it the other day, so we're going to just pick this here because it's easy and convenient to get to, and I have permission to be on this property. Always keep that in mind, that most property in the United States today is privately owned, so if you're going to be on it, be sure you have permission. We'll see y'all out here. Don't know how this is gonna go, guys. This wind's been so darn bad here. This little old light Walmart bag, I'm afraid it's gonna blow it everywhere. Another thing to keep in mind when you pick poke salad, you want the top of the stalk. That's the most tender part. And the earlier in the year you pick it like this, better off you are. It's tender. See, there's a bunch over there, a bunch there. So we ought to get a pretty good sack full right here in a quick hurry. Well guys, we got us a pretty good sack full of poke salad tops. Gonna carry it home, wash it. I just reach, grab it, pull the whole top right out of the plant. All the leaves are young and tender. Be good, won't be tough. Have to cook it very long, make it good. So y'all stay with us and we'll get this prepared. Alright guys, we've got back home from our foraging beside the railroad tracks and at Kroger. And just so happened Kroger had their Kroger eggs on sale, which is great because that'll play right into this perfect. We had to forage some of those eggs that were on sale. Very important that you wash anything you get from the wild. You want to wash it really, really well. On these poke salad tops, you want to pull the bigger leaves off. Break the old heavy stem off, because that'll be tough. You don't want it, you don't want it tough, you want it tender. There is a little prep work involved in this, but it's worth it in the long run. Very important that you boil this twice to get the toxins. It is toxic unless you boil it twice. But this is a great way to supplement your diet. You know, it's about like eating spinach. In my opinion, way better than eating kale, so all the people that love kale can send me all the comments they want to. I will accept it. You want to wash it, get it good and clean. Boil it. You want to boil it tender. So be back with you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we're going to check on our poke greens here. I already got the bacon frying because it's the culmination of the cook. We're going to fry the poke salad in the bacon grease, dump scrambled eggs on it. It's a wonderful, well, I say wonderful way. Once it reaches a boil and begins to wilt, kind of stir it around where it all gets an equal amount of heat. It will also turn darker green as you cook it. It will become a very, very, very dark green, which is okay. Now remember, this is just the first boil. We've got to boil it twice. What bacon sure smells and sounds good. Go ahead and give that a flip. Guys, we're going to get our second pot of water lightly salted on the stove, get it hot again. We dumped the poke salad and let it drain good. We drained it, blanched it, I guess they call it. Now we're going to put it in for the second boiling. Definitely got to boil it twice. The first time I boiled it, I let it boil. Once it reaches a boil, I let it boil about 10 minutes. The second time it reaches a boil, I let it boil about 5 minutes. I don't want to overcook it and it be mushy. You know what they say about the watch pot never boiling. So we'll be back with y'all in a minute. Alright guys, we've got the frying pan and the skillet ready. We boiled our poke salad twice. It's tender. We've got the grease getting hot, and we're going to what we're going to do at this point. We're going to throw some of this poke salad into the grease and fry it for about a minute. Let it take on all that wonderful bacon flavor. And then we're going to add, that's probably a 3/4 of a cup, be enough, should be. 3/4 of a cup to a cup of poke salad, 5 or 6 scrambled eggs. And when you hear that sizzle, you just know it's gonna be good. Just same pan you cook your bacon in. So the more you cook it, the darker green it turns. This may not be spinach and avocado toast, which is wonderful by the way, but it is an old Appalachian country meal that has been eaten for generations, and just a wonderful way to supplement your groceries. You can have this as a main course. You can have it as a side dish. It accents any breakfast or meal. Probably good with some fried chicken, mashed potatoes, field peas, biscuits. Today we're just gonna have this for lunch. This and the bacon. Poke salad, scrambled eggs and bacon, no biscuits, no toast. You just want to cook it till the eggs get firm. Try not to make too big a mess. You're gonna have to clean it up. Alright, Allluvialll Adventure Team, here you have it. Poke salad, scrambled eggs. A way to add some really good flavor to this is with some garlic paste and butter. Next time I fix this for everybody, I will scramble the eggs and poke salad in butter with some garlic. I'll let y'all get an idea of what that's like. But here you go. That's so good. See y'all on the next one. Alright guys, we're going to our surplus poke salad, which was the plan today. We're going to bag it, throw it in the freezer, that way it'll be on hand whenever we want some. All we got to do is set a bag out, let it thaw, fry some whatever kind of meat we want. Bacon, pork chops, whatever. Or just poke salad and scrambled eggs. The poke salad was free. Eggs are still a very inexpensive, convenient source of protein. So that helps out a whole lot. Trying to be thrift conscious. We're going to finish bagging these up and get them in the freezer, and we will see you guys on the next one.